Hi there, Tammy Beard with Stampin' Savvy. Thanks for joining me. Today I've got a bundle to show you that I am super excited about. I have had so much fun with the Takeout Treats Bundle. 10% off when you buy it together, which is always a huge plus, but it has been so much fun and even more versatile than it may appear at first. So I've got several projects I want to share with you today, but I want to introduce you to the stamp set and then the coordinating thinlits dies. So we're going to do that first, and then I've got several projects that we're going to bring in, including a box that we're going to make together because I've figured out a few tips that make it easier to do so that it's really quick and simple to put together. So let's start with the Takeout Treats stamp set. I've got the clear mount stamp set in the classic red rubber. So these are designed to put onto your own clear blocks. It's a 15-piece set, and there is so much in this stamp set. You've got something for Halloween, you've got Christmas, you've got things that could work for Valentine's Day, but then you've also got some really versatile things like thank you, enjoy, yum, even the love you lots. So this is really not a holiday set so much as a year-round set that you can do so much with, which you'll hopefully see by the end of the video today. So now this coordinates with the Takeout Thinlits dies. So the star of the set is the thinlit that creates the box. It's the Takeout Treat Box, and it is a little cutie. This is one that is just simply the box. I haven't done anything to dress it up. It's just two pieces that have been glued together. So it looks like one of those little Chinese takeout boxes. Is that not just too cute? So it just slips together at the top and then opens up. It's about 2 inches wide by 2 inches high and about 1 3/4 inch on the side wide. So not real big, but enough to put, quite a bit of treats in there and a lot of fun to play with. So let me show you, other than that box, which we're going to come back to, all of the different thinlits dies that coordinate with the stamp set. So we've got two that we'll start with right here. We've got the enjoy and you've got the yum. These are designed to coordinate with this little guy right here, which is the tag die. So you do your stamp and then you cut those out and you've got tags to put on to your treat boxes. Okay. Then we've got this banner punch right here, and this little guy is awesome. There is so much that you can do with this. This is an all occasion, year-round. I love this little guy because this will go on your cards, your projects, so many sentiments that will fit in here. A bunch from Itty Bitty Greetings, for example. So in this set, it's designed to go with the thank you, the something sweet to eat, and the love you lots. So this one has already been folded. It comes with not only the cuts, but then it embosses your fold lines as well. Sweet, right? So you just literally fold back where they've already creased for you, and it gives you that little pop-up right there. I don't know if you can you see that? So we've got thank you, and then, like I said, the something sweet to eat. And so what you do is, if you can see that, you just fold that back, and then this one you fold forward. And there is your little, that's all there is to it. And you do the same thing with this side. So the something sweet to eat, the thank you, and then the love you lots work for that. So that's for this banner punch right here. I say punch, I'm sorry, the banner die. Okay, then we've got these three little guys right here. So that has a thinlits die, that one does, and so does the star. And then you've got this piece right here, which is designed on the box, I'll show you on the box itself, to cut out a accent layer, really quick and simple, so that you can decorate your box. But it also matches your sentiment right here You could also use it on, this is for you, you could use the Less Tricks, More Treats. You also can take and use this die to do the same thing. So you could do it this way. You could do it this way and this way. So again, just a lot that you can kind of mix and match with this depending on what the projects are that you are trying to make. So like in this one right here, I used the Stampin' Up markers and I did the pumpkin pie on the Less Tricks and then I brought in the basic black Stampin' Up marker, colored that in, stamped that, then I brought in that little candy, did a stamp of that, colored that in, and then I cut that out with that little guy right there. And then that will fit onto the front of your box if you wanted to do like a Halloween treat box. Say you're doing a Halloween party and you wanted to make favors, or maybe you send favors to your kid's classroom, or you just like to spoil your coworkers or your friends or your family. Super cute Halloween boxes that you could use that for. So much. And then you've still got these 3 little accent stamps. Like I said, the candy, the hearts, and then that kind of like little banner. So awesome. So now what I want to show you is some of the projects that I have made with this, because I've done several different things that hopefully you're going to like and see what the versatility is. So let's go ahead, and that is also for the holly. I didn't say that. And let's move this over here. And let's show you the first one. This one is made with the Twinkle Twinkle Designer Series paper. And what I originally was going to do with this is put a little binky and some money inside of this for my new nephew named Max that was born just a few days ago. I thought that would be really cute. But then I got to thinking about, like, how cute would that be for a baby shower gift? Put some favors in there, some chocolates, whatever you wanted to do, and then give that away as a baby shower favor. And so let's bring in the thank you, pop that on there, and there you go, baby shower gift. Let's say you're doing a wedding shower. The Petal Promenade Designer Series paper would be beautiful. Or take the wedding colors and pick one of your cardstocks that match and do the same thing. You could decorate it up, put a pretty ribbon on it. Simple, quick, easy, but is that not too cute? Like it. Okay, not just boxes. Here is a little 3x3 card that I made with the 2018-2020 in color Lovely Lipstick. That's the 6x6 Designer Series paper, a piece of cardstock that's been die cut with the Stitched Shapes Framelits dies. And then that is that stamp and that Thinlits die that's cut. And then that's the banner of the Love You Lots that's been cut out with the banner Thinlits die and then just popped up on there. So I don't know, you can see I've got dimensionals behind here. So it's glued down. It's glued down here and here, but there was dimensionals on the back side of this part right here that lifts up. Really sweet to pop into, a lunchbox for your kids or for your spouse, or, Valentine's Day cards, of course. But then let's take and bring in the thank you instead. And now you've got a sweet thank you note, okay? Or we've got the something sweet to eat sentiment that you could bring in and put that on a gift, and you've got a gift card ready to go. So one design that can be used, several different ways. Okay, let's give you one other box that I made. This one was really fun, and it's this one right here. And what I did with this one is I made my cuts on the Big Shot machine. So this is the 8.5 by 11 cardstock that's been cut in half. So 8.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches high, so that it will run through your Big Shot machine. And then I just took the die and I've just run it through twice to get to the 2 pieces. And then I took the 2 pieces and I embossed them with the Basket Weave Dynamic Textured Impressions embossing folder to get that basket weave texture. Decorated it with the Country Lane Designer Series paper. Again, I used that Heart Thinlits die. This is one of the 3x6 inch treat bags, cellophane treat bags. So I put some chocolate mint goodies in here, and I've tied this off with the braided linen trim that I have woven onto one of the galvanized buttons. So I just brought it up through, and then I would take the other piece, cut it off, and bring it up through. I've tied it into a bow, and then this stuff is so fun. You just take this and you stretch it apart, and you get it opened up like that. And then you can also take and pull it apart and get some fraying on it. Is that just like too cool? But again, I wouldn't think of that as holidays. You could use that year round depending on how you wanted to decorate that. And then that's that enjoy tag right there. So super quick, super easy. And again, all I did was do the box, and then instead of closing the box, all I did is just press these down inside there. They're not even secured. They're just sitting in there because the treats will fill that up, and there you go. I just think that turned out really, really cute. I really liked how that is just a sweet gift to give. And then I've got one more card that I want to show you. Again, this is another 3x3 to show you again the versatility of the sentiments. So this is a little 3x3. This was on my Instagram and Facebook page this past weekend, and then the tutorial for it was in my Stampin' Savvy newsletter. So if you're a subscriber, you'll recognize this. You got the tutorial. It's part of my 12 Weeks of Christmas holiday inspiration. Started this week. So if you would like some exclusive tutorials, sign up this week before the next newsletter comes out, and you'll be getting tutorials for fun projects like this. But that is that sentiment right there, and that was cut out with this one right here. Just really, really cute and simple. Okay, so let's make one together so that you can see how easy it is to put this box together. So what we're going to do is I've got the Joyous Noel Designer Series paper, and I've gone ahead and I've run this through the Big Shot machine, and I've gone ahead and I've cut 2 of these out. And if you would like the cutting directions for how to get 3 boxes out of a 12x12 sheet of paper, then again, sign up for my newsletter because I'm going to include those cutting instructions in next week's newsletter. And I can tell you that it is not just 3 of these. That doesn't work. So it was a little tricky to figure out, but I did it, and there's very little waste. So sign up to the newsletter. Okay, so 2 of these have been cut out of the 12x12, and then I've gone ahead and I have got one already set up, but I want to show you what we're going to do. So the first thing you're going to want to do after you cut these out is you're going to want to burnish all of your fold lines. And part of that die is not just your cut lines, but it also is your fold lines that have been pre-embossed. So they're already all there for you. All we're going to do is take the bone folder and burnish them down. So it's really easy to find them, really easy. They just naturally want to fold, but we want them nice and crisp so that your box stands together really well. And all you're going to do is just take your bone folder and give them a good rub, and we are set. Okay, so what I like to do is that's what you're going to get when you're starting out, is we're going to bring in, this is the multi-purpose glue. Now you can use the multi-purpose glue, or you could also use the tear and tape adhesive. Either one of those would work. I don't recommend the snail. You need something really sturdy and not very wide. The snail is wider than this, and so it's wider than the spot that you're going to be gluing. I prefer the multi-purpose glue myself, simply because I find that the little wiggle room that it gives me allows me time to kind of get it aligned. Now the trick with the multi-purpose glue is a little bit goes a long way. Okay, you don't want to get too much. It's super strong. And all you're going to do is just kind of give that a pinch. And then you can also lay it down and then just kind of rub it with your bone folder or with your finger, whatever's easiest. And then that's going to give you your first corner. And then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking these two and you're going to be bringing them together like that. Okay, easy peasy. So let's go ahead and we're going to put some glue on the base of this piece right here. And we're going to go ahead and bring this in. And we just want to make sure that our corners are lined up here. And then you just want to give that a good press. Okay. Super simple and easy to do. And then we just have one more to do in this one right here. So let's go ahead and bring our glue over here. And secure that corner right there. And that's all there is to it. Super, super simple. I'm going to lay that down flat. And I'm just giving that seam a press down with my finger. Again, let's make sure that all of ours are pressed in place here. Oops, we've got one more, sorry. Oops. I thought that was too easy. Okay, there we go. Give that a press in place. And see, that was my mistake. It stuck to my finger. That's okay. It's real life crafting. This stuff happens. Then you'll know what to do. That's the nice thing about the glue is it gives you that wiggle room to fix it. Okay, so there's your box. Simple, right? Okay, let's put this on. Okay, now I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can do to decorate this. So what I've done is we're going to bring in the copper shimmer paint. This is the bright copper. Just give this a really quick shake. And I've got the Some Christmas Cheer for You stamp already put on a block. And I want to show you how to use the shimmer paint to do stamping. So after you've shaken it, I'm going to open it up. And then this is just a sponge dauber. Love these things. Really inexpensive. There's so much you can do with these too. Just get a little bit on there. And then you're just going to daub your paint, your shimmer paint all over. Make sure you get good coverage all over. Okay. I'm going to close this back up. And then you're going to stamp. And now you certainly could emboss this, do heat embossing with the copper embossing powder and achieve a very similar result, but this is much quicker and easier. And I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up in the light. It's really kind of, see that shimmer? It's absolutely gorgeous. And then you're going to run that through the Big Shot machine with that little guy right there, okay? And then we're going to have that. And then what I've done is I have brought in the Joyous Noel glimmer paper in the copper and the sprig punch that's also from the Joyous Noel bundle. And I've done just a few quick punches of this, put some adhesive on the back, and then just kind of press those in place. Those are going to be our accents. Got a couple of dimensionals here that we're going to remove the paper backing. And this is going to be our decor for the front of the box. There we go. Simple as that. So let's go ahead and close it up. Oh, I have a gift I was going to put in this. Look at this little tea. It's a tea infuser. It's a little teapot. Is that not the cutest thing? So that's going to go in there. I might put a little bit of tea in there too. That's going to go in there. And close that little guy up just like that. Okay, now I'm going to bring in, this is the reversible ribbon. So it's copper shimmer on one side, and then it's the Mary Merlot on the other. Now I will tell you, that's cherry cobbler. I just happened to grab it by accident. I thought it was Mary Merlot and I wasn't really paying attention, but it totally, that ribbon will totally go with either one. So let's get my ribbon piece dropped on the floor. Let's go ahead and we're just going to tie a quick ribbon on this. And we have got a gift all ready to give. Now let me show you a trick. When you're doing double-sided ribbon like this, if you want them both to be the same, take your ribbon when you get to this point and just give it a twist and bring it out the other side so that the twist is on the back side, and then do your futzing here with your ribbon, and there you go, which I'm not going to futz with this anymore and take up your time, but there you go. So now you've got this really, really cute little gift box, super easy, super simple, and isn't that just beautiful? Wouldn't you like to get that with some tea and a little tea cozy? So I hope you've enjoyed all of the different variety of projects. Again, so many different things that you can do for the different holidays, as well as just ways to bless your family and friends year-round. Again, sign up for my newsletter if you would like the special cutting instructions, as well as the rest of my 12 weeks of holiday inspiration. If you liked today's video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and any comments that you have. I love to hear from you. But until next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.